Today, my topic is about the telecommunication service industry within Australia. I will use business model governance and value proposition governance to analyze and discuss inside of this industry. The picture shows the major four players within Australian market. Strategic content and market analysis. The telecommunication industry growth rate in the past 5 years was averaging minus 0.7%, and the estimated rate for 2016 to 2021 is about 0.9%. In order for service providers to achieve better performance in the future, including following: more attractive and popular packages, options, choices for customers to choose from, the accurate estimations of the future industry development, the considerations of suitable methods to differentiate the telecommunication service offerings, the increasing needs on reducing the labor and the material costs in the corporate governance. Customer segment. Customer jobs. The target customers have a variety of needs in relation to the utilization of service. The customer have the requirement of reliability and the quality on the telecommunication services. The speed and the service coverage are both major requirements as well. Overall, the customer are looking for good quality, sustainability, reliability, and fast communication with coverage around most areas. Customer pains. The first one is the instability of the service quality. Another one is the lack of coverage. Telstra's infrastructure facilities have the widest coverage, so that the customers are satisfied of Telstra's service overall. Customer gains. The target customer is able to develop the positive satisfaction due to the rapid speed of mobile data. From the fundamental perspective, the telecommunication service can help individuals to communicate with each other in the most convenient method anywhere around the world. Value propositions, product and service. These companies are engaged in operating, maintaining, and providing access to facilities for the transmission of voice, data, text, and video over wire and wireless network. The service provider in Australia also gives a variety choice of electronic device such as mobile phone and tablet for the target customers. The telecommunication service company also provides the convenient and suitable customer services to help the customer to cope with the problems and complaints. Pain relievers. They are able to provide the qualified, reliable, and rapid telecommunication service to the target market, to the target customers based on the establishment of infrastructure facilities and the effective management of human resources. Gain creators. The service provider is recommended to continuously invest in the infrastructure facilities in order to make sure the content pleasant quality. The report believed that the company should consider the feasibility of offering diverse customized service packages in order to satisfy the different needs of the target customers. It is beneficial to create more economic value by improving the cost effectiveness of the telecommunication services. Business model governance. Value propositions. The core value proposition of the service providers in Australia is to offer the qualified mobile and internet service to target customers and organizations. Gain competitive advantage in the marketplace include service quality, speed, coverage, and reliability. Key partners. The telecommunication service provider should seek the suitable strategic partners for different activities of the value creation chain, building partners with Australian government, diverse retailers across the countries, and diverse suppliers. Key activities. 3 key activities including establishing and maintaining the facilities, and the human resource management, and the market development. Key resources. The service provider requires the diverse type of tangible and intangible resources, including the funding, the infrastructure facilities, that can create and stabilize the signal, and the group of qualified staffs, and the brand reputation, etc. Customer segments. The service provider is recommended to focus on the urban area due to the large population. It is appropriate to focus on the household and the commercial clients since they have relatively high market shares in Australia. Customer relations. The service provider is able to offer the high-quality customer services to enhance the customer relationships in order to actually retain and attract more target customers. Channels. The common channel used by the telecommunication service provider is the method of direct sales. Cost structure. The cost structure of servicing provider is made up of establishment and the maintenance of infrastructure facilities, the management cost of human resources, and the marketing spending, etc. Revenue structure. The revenue structure of service provider is made up of revenues from the sales of the telecommunication services. So here, this is the final version of business model cabinets within the telecommunication service. And the conclusion for the importance of business model cabinets and value proposition cabinets. According to the critical analysis of the telecommunication service in Australia, the diverse service providers are able to benefit from the effective utilization of business model cabinets and the value proposition cabinets. The company has the chance to make use of the two models to detect the possible insufficient aspect of the current value creation activities at first. After that, the company can also set up the effective modification on the business model and the value proposition based on the new industry trends. It is beneficial to actually achieve the above average returns. And last, the company can also use the two models to evaluate the actual performance in order to find out some aspects needed to be improved.